Mogul Motivation, educating and empowering entrepreneurs 1 week at a time. Presented by True Stories Media. And I am your host, Antoine Twiz Taylor. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Mogul Motivation. Today's date is October 16th, 2019. And a friend of mine, real close friend of mine, also a fellow entrepreneur, unfortunately, he had to go back and get a 9-to-5 because, things got a little tight and slow with his business and in his life. And he texted me and he said that, man, I can't do this, Twiz. Like, I can't work a job. I'm not built to work a job. And, I felt his pain. 100%. I felt his pain. And I'm not trying to down people who have jobs. I've said it multiple times on this podcast. If you have a job, 9 to 5, trying to rise in your career, whatever it is that you do, as long as you're happy, that's all that matters. And you do your job the best you can. You be the best that you can be at your job. But for my friend, a job is not made for him. He's made to be an entrepreneur. He's made to live life on his own terms and create his own way. Similar to me, every job I had, I quit. Literally every single job I have had in my life, I quit. And I don't say that to boast. I say that to speak fact, to the fact that I wasn't born to work a job. I couldn't operate under a system working for somebody else. I couldn't flourish that way. I couldn't do my best that way. So every single job I have had in my life, I have quit to create my own route. And that's the dilemma that my friend is in right now. He is the same type of person. He can't operate under a system. He's built and made to create his own path as he makes progress in life and on his entrepreneurial journey. And it's giving him a headache. And my message to everybody out there that's a dream chaser, regardless if you hate a job or if you like your job, it doesn't matter. Whatever obstacle you're dealing with that's giving you a headache, wash it away with a brainstorm. When life gives you headaches, wash them away with brainstorms. That's what I did, and that's how I got through those mundane jobs that I worked. I would constantly brainstorm and think about my business. I would think about the life that I wanted. I would think about the things that I wanted to do. I would brainstorm constantly. I would wash away those headaches that my job was giving me, that life was giving me, that all of these obstacles and pains was giving me. I would wash them away with brainstorms. You are always thinking about your business. When you're a dream chaser, when you're an entrepreneur, when you're a visionary, you can never stop thinking about your dream. It's a gift and a curse when you think about it, but nevertheless, it's more so a gift because we're always focused on where we want to be. So regardless of what you're doing, regardless of what stage you're at in life, whatever you're going through, whatever your struggle is, continue to think about where you want to be. Because the harder you think about it, the more it comes to fruition in your mind. And then you start to operate and start to move different. You start to go harder. You start to make a way out of no way. You start to find different ideas and plans to execute what's in your brain, to bring it to reality. You literally imagine reality. That's what we have to do. And that's what I pray for every single day for myself, for my friend, and for every other dream chaser on this earth, that you continue to brainstorm, to take away those headaches. You continue to escape to that world in your mind that you have created. Because the more you think about it, the more you unlock different details that you couldn't see before, different things that you couldn't think about before in the past, but you start to unlock more and more, and you start to write that down on paper. And slowly but surely, before you know it, you're leaving that mundane 9 to 5. Before you know it, you're leaving that difficult situation, and you're progressing down that entrepreneurial journey. You're laying down the tile, the brick, one by one, bit by bit. You're making it happen. It's easier said than done, no doubt, but it's necessary. You have to keep that dream alive in your mind, because if you let it die in your mind, you're going to remain in that situation for the rest of your life. And before you know it, you're going to go to the grave and your dreams will not be realized. Do not let that dream die in your mind, in your heart, in your spirit, ladies and gentlemen. Continue to manifest that. Continue to think about that. Continue to build it bit by bit. You know that movie Inception is one of my favorite movies, directed by Christopher Nolan, starring Leonardo DiCaprio. It's one of my favorite movies. It's about dreams. And they was able to literally construct the dream how they wanted it to be. So they built different cities, massive cities, different settings, different scenes from their dreams. We have that same power. Literally, we have that power, because everything that I'm doing in my life right now, in my business, I'm a testimony, ladies and gentlemen. Everything I'm doing right now, I've dreamed about it at one point in the past. I literally envisioned the True Mobile. I literally envisioned every single piece of equipment I have. I literally envisioned the different type of clients that I have now. I envisioned those things when I was working my Monday 9 to 5. And I'm still envisioning my end game right now. I'm still envisioning the next steps in my business right now. That's why I know it's going to happen, because I have been a testimony to prove this theory to be true. Life gives you headaches. Wash them away with brainstorms. Construct everything about your dreams and your business while you're working that Monday 9 to 5, while you're in this difficult situation, regardless of what it is. Never let your dreams die. Continue to generate different details, different ideas. The strongest muscle we have to carry the weight of life is our brains. We have to continue to work that brain out every single day. Continue to read. Continue to study your craft. Continue to admire the mentors that you have in your field. Continue to do everything you can to strengthen your brain, to keep generating those ideas, to keep generating all of these visions that you have that nobody else can't see. So that's my message, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue to work. Let's continue to imagine reality. Let it rain. Let the thunder, let the lightning of these ideas resonate and illuminate your spirit throughout the dark times in your life. If this podcast has benefited you in any way, shape, or form, please leave a 5-star review and pass it on to somebody else who may benefit from it as well. I'll talk to you next week, everybody. Have a great day.